One thing people ask is, how do you season wood properly? The main thing is the time of year you cut it. You want to be 6 months to a year out from when you're going to burn it. So ideally, if you're going to burn it next year, you want to start in the winter of this year. Start cutting your wood. They give it plenty of time to dry out. This is a white oak that fell. Got struck by lightning, or the wind blew it over. It broke off halfway up. I used half of it and sold it for lumber. I thought this was going to be a harder piece to cut, but it's pretty easy. So you want to cut with plenty of time left so it can have time to dry, because there's nothing worse. I've woken up in the middle of the night before. There's nothing worse than waking up in the middle of the night and being cold because your wood was too wet and it didn't last through the night. So you want to make sure that you got plenty of time between when you cut it and when you burn it. Next thing you want to do, you want to make sure it's in a pretty well ventilated area. You wouldn't want to store it in a place where it's not getting much airflow. I'll take our $10 wedge for this one. So make sure it's getting plenty of airflow. And then, you know, what I like to store it in is these chemical totes. This part's pretty hard. I found that the totes work pretty good. Because then you can move them around. Thing is not cracking. My wedge stuck. Whew. This piece starts to split because the trunk of this tree splits here, and so you got two limbs coming together. This is maybe one I saved for the wood splitter. So you want to keep your wood dry too from the elements once it starts getting close to time to burn. Let's split this one again. I'll think about that one while I'm splitting this one. They don't split easy when they have those knots in.